Hey, so the practice round is over. We are now comfortably back in the Airbnb, resting up, watching the final round of the PGA Championship. Go Tiger. It's funny because he's not in the tournament, and it doesn't matter. But overall, just wanted to share some thoughts of the practice round, and then heading into the tournament. First of all, Beachwood Golf Club, not bad. I mean, I'd play there again, I suppose. Some maintenance issues on the fairway.
Yeah.
The greens a little bit. I think Probie described it perfectly. As like you could tell it was a public course. Tell some guys who really don't know what they're doing kind of were out there and playing and hacking around and kind of messed up the course a little bit. But overall, I mean, I would say a decent value for the money, especially if you have a military discount. I think it worked out all right. Nothing too challenging. Pretty straightforward course.
Yeah, I would definitely say it was well worth the $45-ish each that we paid for. I wouldn't be paying more. I would say that because of the fact that it's definitely, like I said, it's a public course. So thank God for that military discount. But I will say, the greenskeeper, for the most part, greens were very well kept. But as far as fairways, which is really weird, were not. Definitely some areas for ground under repair that should have been marked off that were not, and just kind of some other here and there things throughout the before green course that was something that could have had a little bit more attention.
Yeah, and this was all news to me because, as you guys know, I never hit fairways anyway. So probably had to tell me that the fairways were in bad shape because I was never there, not on my own fairway, anyways. No, but overall, we actually played pretty well this round. Probie's committed the ultimate cardinal sin going into a tournament by buying absolutely brand new clubs. Right? He shows up and they're still in the plastic.
First tee. Did not think about removing the plastic.
Yeah, he's up there with his clubs and they're still in the plastic. It's like, bro, oh man, that's how this week's gonna go. But it seems like as the round progressed, he developed a pretty good feel for him and was figuring out the yardage, especially the wedges.
Yeah, definitely. Props go out to Callaway. They do produce a very good set of irons, but the real, trick was getting those. Was it Bombtechs? Bombtechs. Out of all the things, Bombtech wedges. Go on their website. I think it's bombtech.com or something like that, and get a three wedge set for like $100, and that's what I ended up doing. And they played just like a Tyler Vaki or any kind of up there $190 per wedge kind of set. But for $100 for three, definitely worth the value and definitely worth it. So
yeah, definite value. We'll put a link in there below. If you put in a B9B in the discounts, you probably won't save anything. But but yeah,
not there yet.
It'll be interesting to see like if the wedges, like if they can stand the test of time. Like how
durability.
Good. But right off the bat, your yardages, your trajectories, and the spin.
They do not lose any kind of golf value, on the course. So you might be paying $100 for what people might think is a crappy set of clubs, but for the most part, they're definitely doing what a Titleist or anything Cleveland wise out there would be doing.
Absolutely. Like I said, I was really, really impressed. Probably also chose to play from the blues today. A strategic mind games decision, which I think worked out.
Yeah, it's definitely something that I've been thinking and maybe putting back into a repertoire of mine, just kind of getting to a mindset of, I can hit from here, and I can play from. Might not play great. You're definitely gonna lose some distance. You're gonna maybe add one more stroke, but if you can kind of confidently challenge yourself for that, then maybe when you hit the whites, you gain that, and mentally you kind of are like, okay, you're a little bit ahead of the game when you go into those days where you're hitting from the whites.
Yeah, so hopefully, I mean, we'll see how it all works out, tomorrow if that confidence is still there. But yeah, I mean, it looked, it was again pretty impressive today. So there were several holes where, let's say like our tee offs ended up in the same place, generally speaking, but I would have a 20-yard head start because I was hitting from the white tees and he'd hit from the blue. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would still talk shit that said like I outdrove him, but when he's playing from further back, it's not exactly fair. It's not a straight up competition. But as long as I'm winning, I don't care what the competition's like. But yeah, I would say overall, getting used to the conditions down here. Took a couple of holes to warm up, but I tell you what, we caught fire right around hole number 5, 6, 7, on through really to like about 17, 8. I mean, even 18.
For the most part,
it was like the rest of the way.
Hot golf, even though scores weren't reflecting that, it was pretty much hot golf. Back into a understanding of how to hit, how to get to and fro from the tee box to the green. So.
Yeah. Today on a practice round, it's really not about scores. It's more of like, hey, getting the feel. And building confidence, and I would say that today we accomplished that, which is the biggest thing going into the tournament. Which, speaking of, begins in the morning. We have the first tee time of the morning of round number 1, so we get this party started tomorrow in a best ball format, which isn't what you think it is. I know everybody that's watching this thinks best ball means, hey, we both hit, then we choose which one's the best ball, and then we both hit from there. No, that's called a scramble. I know they mess you up with the name, right? But no, best ball is like, hey, Probie will play his ball all the way through until he puts it in the hole. I'll play mine all the way through. And the best score between the two of us is our team score. So if he shoots a 4, I shoot a 5, we shoot a 4. Get it? Well, why don't they call it that? Dude, I didn't make the rules. All right, that's just what it is. I agree with you. It should be called like best score or something like that. But that's what best ball is we choose who's got the better score. That becomes the team's best score. So what you think best ball is actually called scramble. And that's what we'll play on day 2. But not worried about day 2 right now. We're worried about day 1. Actually, right now we're worried about happy hour.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah. For the most part, great day. Adjusting, like you said, to weather. It was very good weather because of the overcast, so it wasn't too much sunlight on you, burning you down, all the way in the back 9. But for the most part, I was able to kind of hold moisture and a little bit of checking on the green here and there.
Yep.
But, just kind of like how you said, getting adjusted to the weather out here rather than, maybe for you back home in Phoenix where it's a lot drier. Out here it's a little bit more damp. So just in preparation, it's just practice that was, getting us ready for tomorrow and so on.
Yeah. Another thing we were able to do today, we were able to actually do our official check-in, get our goodie bags and stuff like that. And that really worked out. It was at the PGA Superstore in Myrtle Beach, not to be confused with the PGA Superstore in North Myrtle Beach. So basically, they got 2 of these so close to each other. I mean, if you don't know what a PGA Superstore is, think of like the Bass Pro Shop.
Yeah, definitely.
But for golf, this thing's like a mini city, and if it's, I think their motto is, if it's on the tour, it's in here. And I believe it, man. I mean, that thing is like acres of golf stuff.
Shout out to them too, man. Jesus.
That
was amazing.
So, a lot of cool things about PGA Superstore. Probie took some swings with the new tailor-made Stealth driver. And I mean, they made the club for him right in front of him. And when I say they made the club, like they grabbed the club head that he wanted, the shaft that he picked out, they put it all together, they, and tightened it and put it to the degrees of loft, and it was a neutral position, but you could have it so it's a tendency to draw or fade. And I mean, it was like brand spanking new. They built this thing right in front of them, and they're like, yeah, here you go, take it to the back, start swinging. I mean, it's like, I don't know. I'm not.
If you ever want to feel special, take yourself to the PGA Superstore and just go into the special club fitting area. Ask to hit anything you want, especially a driver, and you will feel like you're you know, in like a diamond store getting your own custom jewelry.
Yeah, it's like a Chick-fil-A, man. The customer service is amazing there. So it was great getting registered. Picked up some goodies. I know we actually was it a $20
$20 gift card for the PGA store,
which really worked out because Probie ended up getting his putter regripped while we were registering and messing around in the back of the store. And by the time we got to the front with the $20 gift certificate and the military discount, it came out to like $19.97.
Yeah, $19.97.
And with the $20 gift card, so it was free.
Right.
So it was like already we haven't even played a lick of this tournament, and Probie's already gotten like a free putter grip on this putter.
Right. And I didn't have to make like, you know, best putt of the round.
Yeah, it just happened. So we're off to a pretty good start.
Right. And then on top of that, $50 gift card per person for I think about 5 local area restaurants.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely be taking advantage of those, and then 2 drink tickets per round, which we'll definitely be taking advantage of. Hopefully after the round.
We will be doing it after, as a responsible set of people. We will be drinking after the round.
Yeah, it depends how crappy I'm doing. If I'm absolutely blowing it up on the front 9, I'll probably start taking some aiming fluid, if you know what I'm talking about.
I will be asking people though if they're not going to use their vouchers. So. Yeah. Hey man, if you're not going to use them,
we'll hang out on the.
Go to my way.
Yeah, if we hang up on the patio, watching the 18th green. Right. Yeah, I think that'd be a good place to use everybody.
Directly to the car or directly to the bar, and the people going directly to the car, I'm going to ask them.
Yeah, absolutely. You still got those drink tickets? But yeah, it's fantastic to be here. Confidence is high, and just gonna rest up, recover tonight, and we're gonna get after it.
Definitely
tomorrow.
Ready. Yeah.
So stick with us. More to come tomorrow.
Right.
Night.